Hello everyone, it's Mia. Thank you for watching my videos. I wanted to do a real quick video on a new foundation I've been trying. It's only been about 5 days, but I feel comfortable enough that it's almost been a week that I want to do a real quick um, vlog about it. It is the Revlon True Match foundation, just the regular one. It's not the True Match Lumi, just the regular L'Oreal True Match. I have the shade Natural Buff N3. Can you see that? N3. And this is what the front of it looks like. Oh my gosh, that light's way too harsh. But anyway, I love this foundation. It's definitely a different consistency than, say, the Revlon Color Stay for combination oily skin. This is a very matte foundation. This foundation, it sets really quickly. It's got a super matte finish and it is full coverage, medium to full coverage. And I would say full coverage because I usually do about a coat and a half on one side of my face and do another coat and a half on the other side of my face. So for me, I build this up to a full coverage and I love it. Literally love this foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. So this is definitely a different formula. This is more watery, definitely more watery. It also doesn't give you a completely matte finish, but at the same time, it doesn't give you a super dewy finish. I did try my friend's L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. Hated it. Hated it. I looked like a glow bug. Oh my god, it was so awful. I looked fine until I got in her bathroom and I was like, oh. And then I went outside on the back porch and I was like, oh no, this is so not me. So the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, thumbs down. I can't wear that foundation. But this is the original formula. This is just the True Match. I got the neutral. I'm in the neutral range. They have the cools, the neutrals, and the warms. You would think automatically that since I'm Asian, I'm Korean, that I would have warm undertones. Not so. I've been tested color matched with MAC, Clinique, and at Bare Minerals. And all of my friends and girlfriends that are beauticians that work at those counters and work for those wonderful cosmetic companies, they say that I am the hardest Asian that they have ever tried to color match. My skin is neither cool nor warm. I don't have strong undertones either way. Cool undertone foundations tend to wash me out a little bit. I can wear them, but I have to bronze. Like, it's not the contouring. I just bronze all over the perimeter of my face, just kind of like in the 3 shape around my face, just to warm it up a bit, because it does tend to kind of wash me out a little bit. But then when I go to warm foundations, the warm foundations can make me look so orange that I might as well be an Oompa Loompa. It's pretty sad. So I don't have colorations that's strong on one side or on the warm side or strong on the cool side. I'm kind of like dead center in the middle. So I went ahead and picked up N3. And I think it's actually the perfect color for me. I hope the lighting is better. At least from what I can see on my computer, it looks like it's better. I'm facing my bedroom window. I've got my camera on my bed, my laptop on my bed, and I'm facing the windows, and I've got this big, huge light behind my laptop. So I'm hoping that it's illuminating my face a little bit more and giving you a more truer look as to what my skin looks like. But I'm wearing the foundation today. I set it with the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder, the pressed powder, in what shade is this? I don't even know. Classic beige. And I have hit pan on this, and this will probably be in my June empties video. I love this foundation. I don't know why, but I've tried the NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat, but as soon as I take my kabuki brush or powder brush and touch it into the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat, it just flakes everywhere. It's like a waft of powder gets everywhere. I don't like that. I like powders that are a little bit creamier. And this does it. I don't know why, but it's the CoverGirl. It looks like this. It's the Advanced Radiance. Let me see if I can't do this and not, can you guys see that? Advanced Radiance. And this is a natural classic beige. I love this. I love this. I've been using this for years, and it's dirt cheap. I mean, you can get this at Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS, Target, Walmart, Kroger's. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You can find it anywhere ever. I think I've even seen it at a Dollar General. I think maybe not in my color, but I think I've seen at least 2 colors at Dollar General. It's pretty good. So I have it on my face today. I set it with that powder. I also use my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. I wanted to make sure that this stuff stays. And I think that that's the key and why I'm not super, super oil slick. Although it does give you a little bit more of a natural glow. I wouldn't say it doesn't give you a dewy finish like the True Match Lumi does. Oh, terrible, terrible foundation for me. Can't do it. This gives more of a natural look. It's definitely more it's shinier than Revlon Color Stay, but not shiny to the point where you're glow bug shiny. And I did have to powder once. I did take my Kabuki brush, and at my desk in my office, I have another backup of my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder, and I do use a Kabuki brush during, halfway through the day. Usually at the end of my lunch, I will kind of reset the face and make sure everything's staying where it needs to stay, and my eyebrows haven't like shifted down and like I'm missing half my eyebrows on my face. But I'm liking it thus far. It's definitely a different consistency. Revlon Color Stay, if you ever use it for the combination oily skin, you know that it sets quickly. I mean, when you touch it to your skin, you've got to start buffing it in because it could look very blotchy and patchy if you don't learn how to blend it in super duper quick, because it will set, and by golly, it's not going to budge. L'Oreal True Match. This foundation is more liquidy. It's super blendable. I mean, it just glides across your skin. I mean, it's a dream to blend in. It's so easy. It's so super, super easy. And it's lasting, I'd say a good 8 to 10 hours. I think it's because I'm using the De-Slick setting spray. I'm getting longer use out of it. And I'm not noticing any, on my face. I'm not noticing where it's like around my nose. I'm starting to see redness peeking through because it's like falling apart and disintegrating. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of wrinkles on my forehead. I only do when I do that. Obviously, when I do that, I have wrinkles on my forehead, but I don't have any under eye wrinkles. I don't have wrinkles on my smile line or around my mouth. I don't smoke. So I don't have a lot of the other skin issues. The only thing I have to contend with is I do use more concealer. I have been using a lot more concealer than I have to with the Revlon Color Stay, especially under my eyes. I have very dark circles underneath my eyes. So I have been using a lot of concealer, which varies from day to day. True Match this morning. Oh, I just dropped it. I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, the little clicky with a little sponge tip applicator at the top in light. And then I also use the Hard Candy Glamouflage. The Hard Candy Glamouflage, this one I use this side of my cheek. I have a little bit of an age spot. I like to cover that. And I had a little bit of acne down here that I wanted to take care of. So when I have a blemish that I want to cover, I use the Hard Candy Glamouflage. When it's the under eye area, I like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. That formula is just super creamy, super liquidy, and it just blends underneath the eye, doesn't make it heavy or cakey. And then I use my Bare Minerals Well Rested to set my under eye concealer. So I've been using a little bit more, but not crazy amount more. So I'm happy with it thus far. I can't complain. I think it's a good foundation. I am going to continue to use it. I want to use all the bottle before I come back with another video on what I thought of it. But this will be in an empties video at some point. That's it's a 1 fluid ounce. That's a lot of foundation. I like using my drugstore foundations for my everyday look. Unless I have a special event at the office or I'm doing something with Michael, my husband, I usually wear my drugstore foundations. I don't like spending a whole bunch of money and using all of my high-end foundations. I save those for the special things. Every day at the office and running around with the kids, definitely drugstore. 3/4 of the week, it's drugstore foundations. So, I love my drugstores. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm sorry that I kind of rambled in this video and it's super duper long, but I really wanted to tell you my thoughts on it versus my Holy Grail foundation. So thank you for watching. I apologize that I ramble, and I will see you in my next video. I hope the lighting's better. Thanks. Bye, guys. Have a great evening.